Welcome to a special edition video. Now that our anti-post selections are complete, we're going to have a look at the other end of the spectrum and identify some of the short-priced favourites we think will be turned over. Hiya.
Hiya, Pen. How's it going? This is good. I'm looking forward to this. I have a good record with getting some of these shorties beaten. So
Brilliant.
yeah.
Okay, so we will start with the first one on our little charts with the Supreme. So talk to us about these two horses then and why you think they might be turned over.
Yeah, the Supreme, we have Constitution Hill, and we've also selected Sir Gerhard for this. Now, the Supreme and the Ballymore is up in the air at the minute. We don't know. Towards the top of the market, we don't know who's going where. But for these two, I'm quite happy to lay them. I'd nearly lay both of them for a place. Constitution Hill has been jogging around in the mud. He hasn't come off the bridle. The horses he's beaten have not franked the form. He's not been in a battle, and he's not even gone left-handed, has he? I'm not sure, but he doesn't tick any boxes, and he could quite easily win. But at 2-1, there's huge reasons that you'd want to maybe take him on. The other one's Sir Gerhard, who may run in the Ballymore at this stage, but he's way too short for this even. The stats-wise, a 7-year-old, I don't think he can win a Supreme at the age of 7. Now, I know Appreciate It won it last year at 7, but like I said before, we ignore the stats from last year because there was no crowds and there was smaller fields, so it wasn't a proper festival. Sir Gerhard is very one-paced. Now, it's a very strong pace, and I just think he's gonna be. He probably go out in front, and I just think some of these strong stayers at the back, like the likes of Mighty Potter, could pick him off. I don't like Sir Gerhard or Constitution Hill for the Supreme, so they'd be ones I'd be advising people to lay. Okay.
Next, we've got the Arkle. We've got Edward Stone.
Yeah, so this is very straightforward. Like, I can't believe Edward Stone is 2-1 for this race. Everything is against Edward Stone. When was the last time Alan King had a festival winner? About 7 years ago. His age is wrong. He's too old to win an Arkle. His Cheltenham form is rubbish. His festival form is rubbish. What is to like about Edward Stone? He's improved for a fence. Great. That doesn't make you a 2-1 favourite for the Arkle. I'm quite happy to lay him.
Okay, very good. And then moving on to the Mare's Hurdle. Well, Tell Me Something Girl.
Tell Me Something Girl was very impressive last season in the Mare's Novice, and she finished off her race strong, which would give you an idea that this race is going to suit her. And she could well win this, but she's way too short at 11-4. You have Burning Victory, who's won a Triumph Hurdle. You've had Queen's Brook, who Gordon Elliott has said is one of his bankers at this festival. You have so many strong stayers in behind her, horses that are more experienced than her. And I just think she's too short, and I think she'd be worth laying.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
We've got the Brown Advisory, the Brave Man's Game.
Yeah, well, like, this is like Edward Stone again. Like, what is to like about Brave Man's Game? Fabulous horse, one of the best jumpers of a fence out there. But the problem with Brave Man's Game is Cheltenham. Right. He's a flat track bully. He will have a heart attack when he hits the bottom of the hill. He doesn't. Well, it's probably not a very good way of explaining it, but he wants a flat track. And he was with Bob Ollinger last year in the Ballymore coming down the hill, and as soon as they come over the last, when he got to the foot of the hill, he just emptied and stopped like he was shot by a sniper. And he's not a Cheltenham horse. He's an Aintree horse, or he's a Kempton horse. and I would lay him all day long for the Ballymore, or for the Turners. I'd lay him for a place, actually. I'd lay him for a place.
Okay, so next one is the bumper. We've got Facile Vega.
Yeah, now Facile Vega is a very exciting horse, and he could be an absolute superstar, and probably will be an absolute superstar. But Mullins camp are very bullish about the other two horses in the race, and they're like 3 and 4 times the price. Facile Vega gives me an impression that he's all speed, and when you get a horse that's all speed, that's usually a negative,
right,
for Cheltenham. So again, I'm quite happy to see him win the race, and he might win it, but at his price, he's well worth taking on, Pen. So yeah.
Then we've got the Triumph with Vauban.
Yeah, Vauban won very well the last day at Leopardstown in the Dublin Racing Festival, and he looks like a lovely horse. Willie Mullins is very bullish about him, but when it comes to Cheltenham, when it comes to the Triumph, I cannot get away with the performance Pied Piper put up the last day. I can't get away from it. He didn't come out of second gear, and Cheltenham form is, you're trying to find a horse to win at the festival. Cheltenham form is very, very important. And Pied Piper's already beaten Vauban this season at Punchestown back in, when was it, December. So I just think Vauban's too short compared to what Pied Piper's achieved this season. So I'm quite happy to lay him as well.
Right.
So
and for the Gold Cup there, we've got A Plus Tard.
Again, A Plus Tard again. It's like Facile Vega. A Plus Tard is a very fast horse. He won at Haydock so impressively in the Betfair Chase. The best analogy I can give you is, if you want to go off-roading, do you get in a Range Rover or do you get in a Bugatti Veyron? You get in a Range
Rover. Yeah.
Yes, you get in a Range Rover. Well, Cheltenham's the horse racing equivalent of going off-road. A Plus Tard will be outstayed like he was last year, in my opinion. He'll run well. He'll look like the winner coming down the hill, but he'll be outstayed by at least 2, I think. And he's well worth laying, I think, at the prices. He's too fast.
And lastly, we've got the Mares Chase. Ellie May.
Yeah, Ellie May ran in the race last year, and she was beaten. I don't know what it is about Ellie May. She's like very short, and she never ever looked like it's just very short for this race and what she sort of achieved, you know. She was beaten a length last year in this, but she was beaten easy enough, you know. She was totally outstayed. I really don't get it with Ellie May, and there's some really progressive mares coming along this season in this race. And I just think she's far too short. I think she'd be beaten again. She was favourite last year and she was beaten. I think she'd be beaten again. Yeah.
It's going to be very interesting to find out.
I think like she was beaten in it last year, but I think this is a stronger race than last year.
Yeah.
She's 5-2 favourite, you know.
Well, not long to go. Week on Tuesday.
Can't wait, Pen.
I know. I bet you're very excited now. So, and it'd be great to just see where all these predictions and all this hard work goes and pays off.
Yeah, we shall see. It's certainly not for the want of trying anyway, Pen, is
no,
it?
certainly not. All right then. Well, thanks very much. I'll talk to you soon.
God bless. See ya.
Bye.